All right. Okay. What is up, guys? Ryan McMorris here, and we have got something special planned for everybody. We've been working hard. Everyone's been working hard, I can tell, over the last few weeks. It's just really starting to come together, and we have put something together to make sure everybody's on the same page and everybody can take advantage of what we're doing and some of the tools that we've been able to come across. So I'm going to enable the chat just for a second. Let me know who's on, and let me know in the chat who's on. Hey, what's up, Dave? Hope you're doing well tonight, man. All right, we got some people hopping on here. I know it's late, so we won't keep you guys too long, but we've got some stuff that that we want everybody to know about. We want everybody to be able to be on the same page with this stuff and take advantage of what we're doing. So, Kristen, what's up? Kristen, welcome to the team. Glad to see you come through. So you'll be definitely getting some good information tonight, Kristen. All right. The girl herself is on, so I'm gonna let Courtney have it. And oh, you there, Courtney?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, awesome.
All right, cool. So I'm sure some people will be coming through. We've got pretty packed, but yeah, people are starting to come through and get ready. So I would say Mike's here. Man, Mike's
awesome.
So you want to go ahead and start this thing?
Yeah, I'm just putting both my screens up so I can see it.
Because Dave, it's 10:30. Well, it's 9:30 Dave's time, so he might be trying to get to bed.
Hold on, let me get my my screen up, and you let me know if you can see it. Let me know what you see.
Got it.
All right, I'm at the last slide, so let me go to the beginning.
Yeah.
Good, everybody can see it?
Yep, you're all good.
All righty. So I just want to thank everybody for getting on. We wanted to make some important announcements, and the best way to really do this, even with having mastermind calls, is to be able to show you what we're talking about. One of the most important things about leadership when you step up to leadership is not only saying what to do, but actually doing it. And I want to show everybody on our team how we're doing it, the way that it's going to work, the reason behind it, so that everybody knows, this isn't just like we're going to do this week and do this next week. This is what we're going with going forward. So I'm going to go through all the slides. Ryan, of course, if you have anything you want to add, just stop me, pause me, whatever you want to do. And I would just ask, if anybody has questions, feel free to type them in the chat. And then I guess we can get back to them at the end, but I just want to go through everything and then just make sure that you have a pen and paper, because there's going to be some important dates I'm giving you, some important times I'm giving you, and some important passwords and things like that I'm giving you. All right, so that further ado, okay, Ryan, did the screen change? I just want to make sure it's going through. Okay. All right, so this is what we are going to cover tonight. We are going to cover adding prospects. So our new group that you had seen, we're going to go over that, why we're doing it, how we're doing it. We're going to go over a weekly schedule. I know, at least for me, it's kind of overwhelming when something like this comes up and it's like the last minute, we need to organize a webinar or something's going on. I can promise you, for the most part, this is not going to happen again. We're going to be on a schedule. We're going to know what's happening. If we did need to have a webinar like this, we have a day for it. So everything is going to be scheduled. There's going to be a time and a place for it. And if your people need help, there's going to be a time and a place for them. So we're going to take care of all that tonight. Leaders. We are going to show all the leaders right now in Cloud 10 so that if you are new or possibly, we don't know each other, or you want to get onto the leader slide, you want to know how you can do that, you're going to have to reach out to the current leader so that you know. Also, it's better to match, a face with a name, and then if you need like a three-way call or something like that, you already know who you're reaching out to. We're going to go over when to post and why. We're going to also talk about apps that are going to help you do that. We're going to talk about painting your vision, and we're going to talk about professionalism in social media. Now, as I'm going through these things, if you were invited to this webinar tonight, it means that you're already on the team. You might already know some of this stuff, and I'm not trying to be repetitive, but these are things that we might take for granted that people under us, we just assume because we've been doing it for so long, they know, but a lot of times people don't know. So the benefit of having this presentation is you can go back and maybe they just need help with one of these aspects. You'll know exactly where to go to cover it with them. So as I had said, get your pen and paper ready so that we can get this started. And if you have any questions, hopefully they'll be really good in-depth questions. It won't be questions asking, give me that number again, because we're gonna go over that in just a sec. Okay, so number one, we're adding our prospects. All right, so this is the first thing. They're excited. Your new person is like, yes, I finally have somebody. I think they're gonna be great at it. Okay, now what do I do? And when we're new to the business, when we're new to the industry, the first thing that our people want to do is they want to have like diarrhea of the mouth. They want to tell their person everything about vacation. They want to tell them how amazing it is. They want to tell them about the comp plan. Then they want to tell them about how they can book. Then they want to tell them about their friend doing it. Then they want to tell them about Ryan. Then they want to, do you see how that's overwhelming, me just talking like that? So imagine how that will seem to your prospect to your new person saying that to their prospect. The other issue with that is that, okay, maybe it'll work 1 out of every 100 times. It's not duplicatable, guys. It is not duplicatable. You need to have a system in place that is easy for your prospect to digest it. It's easy for your prospect to duplicate. So when we bring them in, what our goal is not to hold everyone's hand. Our goal is to get someone to be independent as fast as possible, because you want to invest your time with your leaders. You want to invest your time with other people that are bringing more business into your business. You don't want to invest your time with somebody that needs you every 5 minutes. Now, that's not to say they don't deserve your time, but if you have a team of 50 people and all 50 people need you all the time, you're not going to have a team much longer. And if you have a team of 50 people that always need you all the time, then you're not making them independent. So, prospects. What do we do when we get a new prospect? Now, I created a new group as per Ryan, so it was Ryan's idea, but I created it. So I think everybody on the webinar is currently in the group. You should be, at least, because this is most likely how you got the invite to this webinar. This is what the group looks like. So, Cloud 10 Lifestyle. Not to be confused with any of the other groups. The lifestyle group is only for prospects. We are putting prospects into the Cloud 10 Lifestyle group to, 1, give them recognition, 2, show them how big our team is, how much our team is growing. Right, when did I create this? Did I create it yesterday or the day before?
It's only like 1 or 2 days old.
Okay, so it was 2 days ago. We have over 100 people in the group already. And all of the people that are added into the group are quality prospects. I'm not just adding anybody into the group, but I'm adding prospects that I can actually see building a business. I can see working with them. I can see myself picking up the phone if they have a question. Okay, so the people that we're putting in here are going to be prospects that we actually can see building a business. Let me tell you first who we're not going to add into this group. Okay, we're not going to add somebody that maybe they're bashing what you're doing, or they're saying, is that a scam? Is that a pyramid scheme? No, you have to already have broken that barrier before you put them in this group. So we don't want any kind of negativity. We want positivity. We want people, we want to give them a congratulations and say, wow, like, thank you so much, Ryan. Like, I'm so glad that you're asking for more information. Let me give you a shout out. And everybody, welcome Ryan. He thinks he's ready. He thinks he wants to take on this new venture. He wants to start his life. He wants to design his life. Those are the types of people we're looking for. So after we have talked to somebody, or maybe they've asked us more information, instead of just giving them everything, instead of just telling them, oh yeah, it's vacation, this is what it is. No, you're going to go to Cloud 10 Lifestyle. Okay. Right here, you see my mouse, there is a option that says add people. So you're going to go, step one is you're going to go to Cloud 10 Lifestyle and go to add people. All right. After we have done that, and let me show you what it also looks like. If you were on the mobile app, I took a screenshot. It's just right here. It's add members. Now, currently, only admin can approve a member. So it only takes a few minutes. I think there's 5 or 6 of us that are admin. So it should not take long for your person to get approved. Once that person is approved, you are going to go to the pinned post. Now, I also took a screenshot of this for one reason. On the regular site, you can see where it says pinned post right here. It's always going to be at the top on your desktop. The pinned post will always be there. On the mobile version, it is not always at the top. So if you're on the mobile version, if you're on an iPhone, Android, whatever, it's right here where it says view pinned post. You're going to have to tap that beforehand. Because as you can see right here, like Ryan's posting things, I'm going to be posting things, Dave's going to be posting things. We're all going to be posting stuff in here to make it a phenomenal group, right? You want to make sure that you tag them in the right post. So if you're doing it from your phone, which is fine, I did mine from my phone, I think, all day today, you're going to go to view pin post. Okay, so they've been approved. They're in the group. Go to the pin post. This is what it looks like. And it says, everyone start here. And when you click see more, there's a big description. It's telling you about Cloud 10. It's telling you about our vision. It's telling you about our mission. You are going to go into the group. This is how you would add them. So go there and you add them. Once they've been added, you're going to give them a shout out. And like this says, after the admin has approved your person. So like this guy right here, this is Datron. I've known Datron since I was in college. He's one of my best friends. We started talking the other night and I said, yeah, I'm working for myself now, totally quit my job. And he was like, wow, your business is going that great. I'm like, well, I added something new to my portfolio. And I was like, but just so you know, if there's anybody you know that might be interested in becoming a part-time travel agent, can you just send them my way? And he was like, well, duh, why wouldn't you give me some information? So I was like, okay. So I added him into the group and I gave him a shout out. I said, woohoo, one of my best friends since college just asked for more info today. I am too excited. He is such a smart guy with a great business mind. Datron, please look at the post and follow the directions. We need you by my side. And of course, I tagged Ryan and I tagged Dave. So this is what that is going to do. 1, look at my post. I'm saying, like, I am so excited he's here. I am so excited Datron is going to be on my team. He's one of my best friends, okay? He has a great business mind. I know that because I went to school with him. He is a certified public accountant. He's real smart, real business savvy. I need him on my side because I already know that I can work together with him. Now, let's say this might not be somebody you know too well. Just look at their profile. See what you have in common with the person. So when you post this, or maybe you just had a great conversation, post about the awesome conversation you just had and how you're so excited they want more information. Now, the reason that I tagged Ryan and I tagged Dave was because I already know that if they see this, they're going to, like the post, which one of them liked it. I don't know who it was. They're going to like the post, which is going to show Datron, like, okay, I'm getting attention from the people in this group. And 2, they're going to go down and they're going to reply. So when they reply, right here, like Dave welcomed somebody into the group, and then Ryan is commenting on it, and then Ryan welcomes somebody. That's going to keep the pinned post, it's going to keep it active. It's going to keep it where we're getting lots of likes. It's going to keep it where we're getting lots of comments. So if we just had a new post constantly, we wouldn't be able to find it. It would just be getting lost. Okay? With this method, the pinned post is at the top. They're always going to see the pinned post. And if they want to go through, they're going to be like, wow, 100 people asked about this. Like, I got to jump on board. People want to do what they see other people doing. People don't want to just be, okay, they're just one post and one post and one post. They're going to get lost. Like, let's say this guy, Jay, okay, let's say Jay just slipped through the cracks and nobody even congratulated him. He's going to think like, well, why did nobody even say anything to me if we just do an individual post? This way, they're in the post, they're seeing everybody else's responses, and they're getting notifications when somebody else is added into the post. So this right here, and I put on top, step up to leadership. It doesn't just have to be a leader, guys, that is commenting. It doesn't have to be. If you have, like, for instance, Mike's one of our leaders, but Mike just added somebody to the group. So let's say she adds somebody to the group, and then she adds somebody to the group. Anybody can comment on it. You can just be excited. Get your name out there. You want people to see you, because not only is that going to help Mike's prospect, or is that not going to help Courtney's prospect, it's going to help you get more prospects, because they're going to see like, wow, like all these people are commenting and all these people are mentioning Mike. All these people are mentioning Courtney. They must be a leader. Why is she always doing it? You can have 100 people in vacation right now, or you can have no people in vacation right now. It doesn't matter. Get your name out there. Let people see you. So finally, when you get more prospects coming in, they're going to see Ryan's name. They're going to see Courtney's name. They're going to see you. That's what you want. You want them to put your name with this opportunity. You want to put yourself out there as a leader. If you tell yourself you're the leader, like I said, I don't care how many people you have right now. In 6 months, you could have 1,000 people under you guys. 1,000 people, if not more. But speak it into existence. Step up to leadership. That is why we have this group. This group is to build more leaders. This group is to build our team. This group is to take Cloud 10 to the next level. So step up. If you want to be that leader, then act like it. Put people in here and let's, just let this group explode. Okay. So in addition to the pinned post, Ryan also, he put this awesome post up. So 5,000 strong in one room, 40,000 people already worldwide, 120,000 by December. He's putting other things up there about Paycation. He's putting things up there so people will see the opportunity. Okay? If you notice, he's not putting up there like, oh my gosh, I just made so much money. He's not putting up there like posts about just him. He's putting posts up about how many people are joining this movement. How many people are seeing the vision of Paycation, and they're seeing what an amazing opportunity it is, guys. This is what we want to keep in the group. So feel free to post inspirational posts. Post things about Paycation in the group. It's not going to matter because the pinned post is always going to stay at the top, so don't feel like you're going to bog down the group. Don't feel like this post doesn't really mean anything. No, if you have something good to say it. I'm also going to ask you, if you know that you were made for leadership, if you know that you are a diamond and you're just waiting to get there, if you know that, if you look back a year from now, you're saying like, wow, I only had one person, now I have 1,000 people under me. Give a testimonial, okay? We're trying to make this group so when your prospects look, they're seeing how it's changed people's lives. They're seeing how Cloud 10 is the answer. They're seeing how Paycation is the answer. So this is the first thing I'm going to ask you to write down. So I hope you guys all have your pen and paper. The homework for tonight is to make a video testimonial. You don't have to do it tonight. I know it's late at night. Everybody's probably getting ready to go to bed. You might be out past your bedtime, might be getting kind of late. So if you want to do it tomorrow, that's fine. Take 15 seconds, take 30 seconds. Don't take more than a minute because people lose interest after a minute. So give me a short 45-second video and just tell us, why is this such an awesome opportunity? Why did you join? How has this changed your outlook? When you do it, post the video right into the group. So just put it in the group. If you want to tag somebody, tag them. If you want to tag prospects, or you want to say like, hey, hey, Rebecca, just wanted you to check this out. Tag 1 or 2 prospects. It doesn't matter. Tag whoever you want. I don't care. Tag a leader. Whoever you want to tag, get the video out there. I promise you guys it's going to help you. Okay? So that is what we had to announce about the group. There's a reason for it. I know we might have had you kind of bombarded with all different groups. This is the group. This is where you want to be posting. This is where you want to be prospecting. Okay? Also, if you have anybody that rank advances, if you have any announcements you want to make, like something really good happened, let's say, you signed up 4 people, or one of the people under you signed up 4 people. Like Mike, he did something awesome in the group message. He was saying how one of the girls he just signed up, she just signed up somebody like 2 days later, getting all these leads. Go ahead and post that, because it's going to show your prospects. It's going to show my prospects. It's going to show Cloud 10 prospects that all this action is happening, guys. They're going to see it. Okay, so hope you write that down.
Really, like, if you don't have to be, you enroll, 4 people. Hell, if one person comes in,
exactly,
let them know, like, hey, Mike just made money today. Mike just helped somebody make money today, because that's, in a sense, people just care about, how am I gonna make money? So they see other people making money. The last thing they want to do is be the last person making any money. So allow, like, just anything, from the smallest thing to the biggest thing, call people out, interact, and just have a lot of interaction. When somebody gets welcomed on that post, welcome them. Tell them, like, somebody just got tagged, some guy named Tyrone, and then Dave, said, hey man, Tyrone, you got to get in this thing, man. Don't be last. And I'm like, yo, welcome Tyrone. Like, get on it, man. You don't be last. The more and more people, if you do that for somebody else's people, they're going to do it for yours.
Exactly. And I don't think the way that Paycation is, the culture in this company and the culture in Cloud 10 is we're all here to help each other. So if you need something, especially reach out to your leaders. And I just thought of something when Ryan was saying that. When you book travel, put that up there. We make money off booking travel. If somebody just booked a vacation, I'm about to book my sister-in-law's honeymoon. It's like $3,500. So of course, Ryan's going to give me a shout out, right, Ryan? You're going to give me, when I make that commission, like, put that up there. They just made this much commission. It took me 5 minutes. They went on my site. They booked some travel. Like, they're making money that way. Any way that they're making money, they're changing lives, put that in there. Because like Ryan said, nobody wants to be last. Okay. All right, so. All right, I got my prospect. Now what? All right, I'm building my team. So what am I supposed to do? That's probably what you're thinking, or that's what your prospects are going to be thinking. So you might be in here for a while, but this is what's going on through a newbie's head. They just joined. They're really, really excited, but then there's no structure. So this is the new structure for Cloud 10. Okay. And Ryan, you can interrupt me at any time if you need to when I'm talking about the schedule. So Sundays, every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we are going to have our team mastermind call. I have listed the dial-in number and the ID number. So if you want to jot this down, I also had made a slide that I sent out to the group. I'm going to post it. I'll probably post it every Saturday. I'll post it Sunday. I'll post it right before the call. That way, if somebody's new, they'll know to get on the call. So this is for anybody. Once they're a member, you're going to put them into this call. You want to make sure they get on the call. Okay. After that call, the opportunity webinar is going to be at 9:30 p.m. So the link for the opportunity webinar is going to be sent out. Ryan, would you feel comfortable sending that out on Sunday, or what day would you like to send out the link? Because I'm guessing you're going to use the same link for all the opportunity webinars for the week. Am I right?
Yeah. It'll probably be Saturday night.
Okay.
Sunday morning. So keep an eye out. Saturday night, first thing Sunday morning, that link will be good. Well, the link is always going to be, I think it's cloud10life.com. That link will be available at all times, but the updated webinars are only going to be run on these dates. Okay.
Okay, so I just wanted to check with you to see. I wasn't sure when you'd send it up, but that makes it easy. So it's cloud10life.com, right? That's what you just said?
Yeah. That's the site.
Okay, so make sure everybody you had that written down. Sorry I didn't put that in here because I didn't know, but cloud10life.com, it's the same thing we've been using all week. So Ryan will be using that for the opportunity webinars. So on Sundays, we're going to get ourselves ready for the week. At 8 p.m., we're going to be doing our team mastermind. So anybody on the team, feel free to get on that call. Now, the opportunity webinar is going to be for prospects or people that want to get on the opportunity, like into the opportunity. They're interested in the opportunity. That means you don't have to be on that webinar. You want your people to be on that webinar because we only have so many spots. So we don't want to have it where we have like everybody from Cloud 10 on an opportunity webinar. Now, different leaders might lead a different opportunity webinar. So of course, leaders, you might be on one, or we might, be going bouncing back and forth. But the opportunity webinar is not for everybody from Cloud 10 to get on a webinar. That's not like what this is right now. So the opportunity webinars are only for people interested in the opportunity. Okay. On Mondays, I am going to be doing a women's call at 9:30 p.m. Now, let me give you a little bit of background and tell you why I'm doing this women's call. This women's call is not for vacation. This women's call is not for any kind of product. This women's call is not for Cloud 10, but it is for Cloud 10. Let me give you the method to my madness, okay? This is a call for women that are interested in building themselves up. They're interested in being an entrepreneur. They are interested in taking control back of their life. So no offense, men, this is just for ladies, and this is so that I can connect with female leaders, okay? It's a way to get ladies into the business without just giving them the product, without giving them something that they're not going to use. Women love motivation. This call is going to be building women up. It's going to be talking about how becoming my own boss has changed my life. I'm going to get guest speakers on the call. They might not be from vacation. I know a lot of six-figure income earners from different MLMs, from different companies. So it's not going to be specific to vacation. However, please get your ladies on this call, because what I want to do is I want to make it duplicatable. I want that if they have a woman they're interested in, they might not be that comfortable with being like, hey, I want you to learn about vacation. They might be brand new. They can just say, there's this awesome call that my friend Courtney hosts. It's 45 minutes of getting rid of your negativity. It's 45 minutes of getting rid of your guilt. It's 45 minutes of just building yourself up. I want you to get on it. I just sent this to a Mary Kay person, a unique person, and 2 people that do it works. They are not in vacation yet. And I say yet because this is my way that I'm going to be able to bring them in. They're already in an MLM. They think that this MLM is like the way, the truth. They don't see anything else right now. But as I build this call up, and as I get more women and more women and more women on it, eventually it's going to be like, okay, well, what is she doing? I want to get in on what she's doing. Now, if you send a woman to this call, don't think, okay, well, I sent them to Courtney's call. Courtney's going to go sign them up. I'm going to ask them, well, how did you find out about this call? Who is it that invited you? I want to know. So please do not think that, in Cloud 10, we're all about building up our people. So if you have somebody, they don't even have to be in vacation yet. Like I said, it could just be a prospect. Just give them that. It could be somebody, guys, if you know somebody, for me, I live in the South. I know, Mike, you live in the South. Ryan, you live in the South. There's lots of people that are with these makeup companies. They're in direct sales. You could just say to them, hey, I know that, you do this. I thought this might be a perfect thing for you. This girl hosts a call and she features top income earners. Maybe you could get featured on her call. Just something like that. Just send it out. And I also have a little flyer for that too that I'm going to post in the group. So I would really love it if you get new girls on the team, tell them this is a mandatory call for ladies. Okay, it's going to build the ladies up. All right. Going on to Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be another opportunity webinar at 9:30. So for the most part, guys, 9:30 is our time. 9:30 is the time, okay? Wednesdays are open. Ryan and I had talked about this. The reason why we want to have Wednesdays open is in case something like this comes up. Like, let's say vacation makes some crazy change and we have to have a webinar. Okay, we can do it on a Wednesday because we have nothing else planned. If you need us for coaching, let's, do it for Wednesday. We need a day where we just have, some free time. Doing these opportunity webinars is great. It's awesome. But of course, doing it every night, we need to be open to people too. Okay. Thursdays, again, opportunity webinar at 9:30. So just to recap, Sundays, 8 o'clock, we have our team mastermind with that call right there with the number and the dial and ID. Okay. Then following that, we have our opportunity webinar at 9:30. Okay. Mondays, we have my call at 9:30. If you're a lady, come on, join. If you're a man, send it to all the ladies in your life. I'd love to have them on the call. Tuesdays and Thursdays are the other opportunity webinars. So if you are talking to a prospect and maybe ask them, like, what's your schedule like? What I wouldn't say is, like, hey, I want you to get on a webinar tonight, before you ask them what their schedule is like. Because if you ask them, hey, can you get on a webinar tonight? And they're like, no, I'm busy tonight. And you're like, oh, well, that's okay. You can do it tomorrow. It's going to kind of, it might just shoot your credibility down a little bit. So find out what their schedule is. And then how awesome is that? You know what day to get them on. You know that you can have them on a Sunday, a Tuesday, or a Thursday. All right. Ryan, did you want to add anything about the schedule?
No, I think, when we talked about that schedule earlier this afternoon, I think we were definitely on the same page. So I'm all good for that.
Okay. All right. This is the info for Sunday. So I made this. We're on Cloud 10. This is a weekly mastermind call. Take this picture and save it. I sent it out to the group. It's in the Facebook group. But if you save it to your phone, that way, let's say like you have new people and they can't get to their Facebook, you can just shoot this over to them. It's easy. You don't have to remember the number. It's right there. So that's why I made this. Okay. And that's why it says team members only. This is not a prospecting call, guys. This call is for Cloud 10. Okay. So not trying to say don't put prospects in there, but prospects have no reason to be in there because it's going to be stuff they don't even know what we're talking about. The other thing is that we have a proven 6-figure strategy. Okay. This is our strength. This is why we are gaining momentum. This call is only for team members. All right. If you meet other people on vacation, awesome. Great. We are not in the business to, not talk to other people on vacation, but you're building you're building yourself. You're becoming a coach. You're becoming a leader. If people want your help, we're going to show you how they can get your help, but it's not going to be on one of these calls. All right. Brad, did you want to add anything to that?
No, keep it flowing.
Okay. All right. This is the link for my, the little picture for my ladies call. So as you can see, it has very feminine qualities to it. It's called Monday Motivational Meditation. All right. Learn how to release negativity, fear, and guilt. Unlock your power. Join these mommies, sisters, wives, daughters, women on a mission. It's 9 p.m. Eastern. Okay. And it's part of the Boss Lady Strategy. It's my series that I have coming up, which is going to be for the ladies leadership team. The number on the ladies call and the number for Sunday night's call is the same thing because that's my dial-in number. So if you lose the number for whatever reason, it's the same number. Okay. But take this. I sent this out to the group also. Save it in your phone. This is a great way if you are approaching somebody, you're talking to somebody, they might do, like I said, Mary Kay, something like that. Oh, well, let me send you something. I have this awesome invitation. I think you might really be able to benefit from it. What's your number? Bam, you have their number and you can send them this. So you have something you're giving them before you're getting anything from them. All right. So now, without further ado, I would like you to meet your leaders, which I hope you know who all your leaders are. Tiana, right, is Tiana on? I'm not sure if she's on or not. Ryan. Okay. We all know Ryan. I hope you know Ryan. If Ryan brought you into this, Ryan is the mastermind behind Cloud 10. Ryan is also like my partner in crime. So if you need something right now, these are the leaders for Cloud 10. So we have Tiana, we have Ryan, we have myself, Courtney, then we have David Shirley and Mike Walker. So if you need something, if you need a three-way, if you need help, if you have a question, and I know somebody had posted in the group earlier in the group message, we're constantly posting things in there. If somebody has a question they're new, that's fine. But just tell them, like, they can reach out to one of the leaders. There's no big deal. Just be like, hey, can you reach out to Courtney? Message Ryan. I know one of my guys, he had a question about Craigslist. Well, that's Mike's baby. So I was like, message Mike. He can probably tell you better than I can because I don't know that much about Craigslist, and I didn't want to give him the wrong answer. So we are all here to help you. We are all here to build you up. If you need something, please reach out to us. Okay? Now, when to post and why. So now you are in the group. Let's say you've gotten through your prospecting, you have some people under you, and you want to know how to manage this thing called Facebook. So this is not our 6-figure strategy. That is going to be for another call, and that you'll get with your coach, and of course you'd get with like me or Ryan or Dave or Mike. Okay. So this is just to build your credibility on Facebook. Peak hours. This is when you want to post. Sunday after 8. Okay? And this is what you want your pen and paper for, guys. Sunday after 8 p.m. you want to post. Monday through Thursday, you want to post 3 posts. So 3 times a day, basically, you're posting. Now, if you want to post more than that, that's fine, but I'm going to break down what these posts consist of and what a regular like going to Starbucks post is a little bit different. So 7 to 9 a.m., 12 o'clock or 5 o'clock, because these are times that people are either going to lunch or they're leaving work and they check their Facebook. And then like 8 to 10 is when primetime TV is on. That's when a lot of people are on social media. Okay? So this is what your goal is. You want 1 travel post a day, 1 opportunity post, and 1 vision or positivity post. So the travel post can be something like, check out this deal I just found. I can get it for you too. $263, 8 people in Punta Cana in December. Who's going? Something like that. Or if you need help booking, your vacation for July 4th, let me know. Some kind of travel post. It could even be like a picture of Dubai and say, this is where I'm going, or whatever you want it to be, something about travel, so that your people are going to think of you when they think of travel. They're going to be like, oh, wow, Courtney, I saw Courtney had something up about travel. Like, Courtney's always posted stuff about travel. Maybe I should ask her. You're going to make people see that you're an expert in travel without even having to tell them, because they're just going to relate travel to you because they're going to be seeing it so much. Okay? 1 opportunity post. This is what you don't want to do. What you don't want to do is you don't want to be like, vacation. No, that's not what you want to do. If you want to drop vacation here, there, once in a while, go ahead. That's fine. I mean, because Ryan, we just talked about this, right?
Right.
Like saying that you're doing vacation. You don't want all your posts all day long to constantly be about like, join my team. It's going to take your credibility away, okay? So 1 opportunity post a day. And then you want to have 1 vision or 1 positivity post. So something positive, something that like your vision, like what you see, how this business is going to change your life, how creating your own business has taken you from maybe being, stressing over your bills, not being able to sleep at night, to now you have more time with your kids, you have more time to do what you want to do. The goal of this is to brand you. You want to brand yourself and brand vacation and travel together. So you want to merge the 3. You want somebody to think of vacation when they think of Mike, vacation when they think of Ryan, travel when they think of Courtney. That's what you want to think. Now, one thing that I did not put on here not to do, but I'm going to tell you not to do it, and I think Ryan will agree with me, and I want you to write this down, so I hope everybody has their pen. This is what you do not want to do. Ready? Do not post anything negative. Don't. There's no reason. And people don't want to hear about how your tooth has hurt for the past 4 days. They don't want to hear about that. They don't want to hear about how, you woke up late and it's already a bad day. Now, you can flip that. You might be having a bad day. I had unexpected surgery last week. I had to go to the doctor today. So I checked in at Lexington Medical Center, and I was like hoping for some good news and maybe some stitches, LOL. It turned my bad situation into a good situation. So that's not to say, you know, if you want to post things throughout the day, you can post more than 3 times. You can post, I'm going to Starbucks. You can post, you know, Ryan posted, just got off a great mastermind call with Courtney. I love that. I love it when he tags me in posts, because then it gives us credibility. You know, it shows that we are people, we are humans, but nothing negative is going to help you. Political rants, just stay away from them. Stay away from them, because it's not going to help your business. If you are taking this serious, and I know you're taking this serious because you're on this webinar right now. If you weren't taking your business serious, you wouldn't have stayed up late. You wouldn't have told Ryan you needed a change in your life. You wouldn't have been asking for help. So I know you're taking it seriously. Leave the negativity and the political rants, just leave them somewhere. We all know there's bad things going on. I know that if I look at my timeline right now, there's probably 50 and saying stuff about the government. They're saying stuff about the situations going on in all the different cities. They're saying lots of stuff. But guess what? Guess who's not saying anything negative? Me. I get messages all the time, guys, that say, Courtney, thank you so much for just always posting positive stuff. Thank you so much for making my day better. Thank you so much. You want to be the beacon of light for your people. You want them to see you and see you being happy. Because if you're portraying like negative stuff and you're portraying how you're not really happy, then why would they want to join your business? They're not going to want to join your business. They're not, because they're still looking at you like, well, they're not even, I mean, you know, he's still miserable. Nothing changed. I don't care if you're not that happy right now. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I don't care. I don't care to see it. My goal is to make you a better person. My goal is to make you a better leader. Ryan's goal is to make you a diamond. Ryan's goal is to have diamonds under him. Am I right, Ryan? He might have stepped away. That's his goal. That is what Ryan wants to do.
That is my goal.
Okay, you must have been on mute. That is what Ryan wants to do. So, again, put the negative posts and leave them somewhere. And just FYI, if you're new to Facebook, if you comment on somebody's stuff, it shows up in your timeline. So if you comment on somebody posting like some crazy political rant or some crazy negative post about how this is so awful, and it's going to show up, Courtney Good commented on this, Courtney Good had this to say, it's going to show up in your friend's timeline. Just don't do it. Just don't. If you feel that passionate about something being, you know, really drawing or pulling on your heartstrings, then send a private message. Just keep it off your Facebook. Because I don't want to see you shoot yourself in the foot, because I know everybody on this call is a phenomenal leader. Everybody on this call wants better for themselves, and I don't want to see you throw it away just because you want to post some negative post. I'm telling you, if you post nothing but positive stuff, not only is your business going to change, you are going to change, because you are going to see how it's not that serious when something negative happens. It's not going to bother you as much. Okay, so now that I've gotten off my soapbox, the times I'm telling you to post, you're probably looking like, okay, Courtney, so you want me to post Sunday after 8, but we have a call at 8 and then this webinar, so how am I going to do that? That is what these apps are for. So these are just a couple apps to help you. This app right here is Buffer. And Buffer is showing, like, for instance, that was the post I posted this morning. I don't know why it says 12, but that's the post that I posted today. My post, the ones that I'm telling you about, the 3 times a day, those are already pre-planned. Buffer is absolutely amazing at what it does. It is just like, I mean, the person that invented Buffer, really, like, I hope he's making a lot of money, because he saves me so much time and so much effort. So with Buffer, on Sundays, what I normally do at like 6 o'clock on a Sunday is I plan out my whole week. You can plan what time to have your post. You can go in Buffer and you can select the schedule. So you don't even have to, like, if you know you're going to post at 7:30, 5 o'clock, and 8:30 p.m., you can just have that as your schedule and just put all your posts in, and it'll just post your stuff at that exact time. Maybe you have a post you want to have at a certain time. Like maybe a TV show comes on. Like, I know Scandal's about to be over for the season, but let's say like on a Thursday, I watch Grey's Anatomy. A lot of people are on social media because they're watching shows and they're commenting. You could post something that you know is going to be like at a commercial break time. Something like that. That's a really, really good idea. just pre-plan it. Use Buffer. Buffer is free. It doesn't cost anything. Now, I do pay for the, I think it's like $9.99 or $9.95. I pay for that version because I can post to not only my personal page, but I can add, I think it's up to 10 other accounts. So I can post on my personal page, on my fitness page, and also on my business page. So it just makes it easier. And you can also have more than like one profile. So I could technically post to Cloud 10 if I wanted to. It just makes it a lot easier. Now, this other app right here is called Studio. And Studio is awesome. Studio is free, which is, I can't believe it's free because it is just so helpful when it comes to making posts. Those posts you saw, so like this right here and this right here, they took me a total of maybe, this one took me like 10 minutes and this one took me like 5 minutes. And I made those using Studio. All these fonts are in there. There's all different shapes. And this is just honestly, this is a basic post. You can go in there and there's something called Remix. You can't see it on these two shots. There's something called Remix where you can just take a really awesome picture, like get a picture of somewhere you want to travel, push Remix, and it'll make the picture for you. It'll put quotes in there. It'll put like leadership things. You can download all different graphics. It's really, really, really cool. So definitely write this down, Buffer and Studio. Those two apps are going to be your best friend. The other benefit of having Studio is like when you have people that are rank advancing, when you want to give somebody a shout out, you can do that and you can just write right on their picture. It's really cool. So instead of you having to figure out like how to put it in PowerPoint or something like that, just do it from your phone. It's so easy. If you need help with either one of these, please let me know. Now, this little social media tutorial is just a really brief, it's just very ABC 1, 2, 3. Ryan and I are going to have another webinar, not now, but we're going to have another webinar that's going to talk a little bit more about social media and how to dig deeper, how to utilize Instagram, things like that. But if you can get these two apps to your team, if you can tell your team about these two apps, it's duplicatable, guys. It's going to work. I promise. If you have any problems with it, I know like Patrick, that's one of my guys. He had an issue with Buffer. Sometimes, like if you see right here, Buffer wasn't working. I can help you with it. So if you have any problems, please reach out to a leader. Like I said, Mike's a guru when it comes to Craigslist. I'm a guru when it comes to probably Instagram and things like that, designing graphics. So if you need help, just reach out. And if I can't help you, then I can get you to the leader that can. Okay? All right. So one of the last things I want to talk about before I get into your Facebook, what to do and what not to do, is going to be painting the vision. So you already might know what this means. You might not. You might want to write these questions down so you have them for your team because they might not know. They're excited. They just joined your team. They're going to start their own business. They're booking travel. In their mind, you have done such a great job to close them. You've done such a great job to get them on your team that they're just ready. Like they are ready to be a diamond tomorrow, but they don't know how to do it. They're like little babies. They don't know. They don't know. They need us to help them get there. So these are the kind of questions you want them to be asking themselves. One exercise that I would do, and this is what I do, or I have done with other people on my team, is I've actually made them answer these questions. So write them down and as an exercise, give them homework. What will it look like when I live my dreams? What is it going to look like? Paint that picture and have them write something down so they know like what are my dreams going to look like? If I just say like, yeah, I'm living my dreams are different than Ryan's dreams. My dreams are different than Tiana's dreams. I guarantee you, your dream is different than people under you. Your why is different. You want to know what their why is. You want to know why they're doing it. And just a little tidbit, money is not somebody's why. Money's not their why. So if they tell you like, what will it look like when I live my dreams? I'll have a lot of money. They're not digging deep enough. Money is a material thing. Money, I could be sitting on a pile of money right now. What is that going to do? Nothing. It's what I'm going to use the money for. Why do I need the money? Do I need the money because I have a family of 5 kids? I don't, by the way. But do I need the money because I have a family of 5 kids? Do I need the money because I want to get a nice car? Do I need the money because I have $40,000 in student loan debt and it would make me sleep better at night? That's why I need the money. Okay? So figure out, what is it going to look like when I live my dreams? How has this opportunity changed my life? So maybe you're brand new. Well, it hasn't changed your life. Speak it into existence. You're telling yourself, how has this changed my life? It's already changed your life. It's changed your life because you've taken the leap to become a leader. You've taken the leap to own your own business. You've taken the leap to be an entrepreneur. You fired your boss. You're on your way to not ever having to clock in or clock out because you have designed your life. Where is my next big trip? We work in travel. We are travel agents. We are helping people do what they need to do. Everybody needs to travel. If it's a funeral, they need to travel. Even if it's a bad situation, somebody needs to travel. My dad got stuck in Newark Airport. Guess who was able to get him a hotel room? $40 cheaper, might I add, than Expedia and Orbitz. And I did it for him in like 10 seconds when he was stuck at the airport. Me. It was a bad situation, but I was able to do that with travel. So a big trip, that's something you want to have on your mind. I want you to tell me. One of my new guys, Bruce, he's doing everything he needs to do. He's asking me questions. And I was like, all right, where's our next trip? And he was like, I haven't even thought about it. That's what you need. You need to be telling yourself. Stop living in the right now and start living in the future already. Stop telling yourself. I told Ryan, and we already have this plan. We are going to Brazil in February next year. Like we're going. We're going to be having a webinar and calling you guys, and we're going to be in Brazil together in February. That's our big trip. Okay, I'm going to the Dominican Republic in September. I already booked that. That's my next big trip. I'm also going to Orlando. That's my next little trip, I guess, if you want to say that. So know where your next big trip is. If you want to put 3 together, then just put 3 together. Your next big trip might be you live in Charleston and you're going to Atlanta, or you're going to Dallas, or wherever. Have your trip in your minds. Who is influencing me? If you don't have a positive influence, if you are not being a positive coach, you don't want to be influencing your people like that. You want to be, like I said, that positive light. That's what you want to be, okay? So if you don't think you're being a good influence for your people, then you want to change. But you want to ask them, who's influencing you? Who's having an influence over your life right now? And that is one of the topics that I'm going to cover in my women's group, is who's influencing you. Because when you take away and you realize who's actually influencing you, you might find out what's actually holding you back in your business. Okay? And what kind of time has this opportunity given me? What kind of time has it given you? What kind of time freedom? Things like that. And then I just put, insert your vision here. Because this is your vision, guys. It's not mine. It's not Ryan's. It's not Tiana's. It's not Mike's. It's not David's. It's your vision. So put your vision. Write it down. Okay. Last thing I want to talk about is professionalism and social media. Now, I don't think anybody on this webinar has this issue, but you are going to come across this issue with your people. It's going to happen. They're not going to know, and you want to address this with them in the most professional way possible. If you're uncomfortable doing it at first, you can even tell them, get on through it with Courtney or get on through it with Ryan, and I'll tell you, I'll be very blunt about what to do and what not to do, okay? So professionalism and social media. This is professional. I have my name. I have my picture. I have a really great cover photo. Follow your passion, success will follow you. It's something that speaks to me or speaks to my followers. It talks about me, right? This is what you don't do. It's what you don't do. And these are actually 2 people that contacted me because they want in on my business, all right? So I got 18 messages today. More than that, but those are those ones I haven't opened yet. This guy's name is T. Resi something Fordham. Okay, so I literally had to ask him, like, what do you go by? What is your name? I don't even know what his name is. I have no idea. They're not going to realize this is not the way to conduct yourself in a business. And then I have this girl right here. Gorgeous Me Beauty and Brains. Okay, so who? I don't know her name. I don't know who she is. I have no idea what, like, do you know Gorgeous Me Beauty and Brains? I think I'm pretty gorgeous. I think I have beauty and brains. It could be anybody. I mean, this is just things that people aren't going to realize. They don't think about it. People have been trained that they want to be incognito on social media. Facebook's a little bit different, guys. You don't want to be incognito. You want people to know who you are. You're not going to walk across the stage being Gorgeous Me Beauty and Brains. They're not going to announce Diamond Gorgeous Me Beauty and Brains. They're not going to announce T-Resi, whatever. They're not going to do that. Like this girl, Porsche Malik's mommy. They're not going to announce you like that. So one of the first things, once you get somebody in and you coach them, one of the first things you want to tell them is about their professionalism. You want to tell them if they have some crazy name, if you don't want to tell them, I will. Take that away. Use your first name and use your last name. That's the only way someone else is going to take you serious. That's the only way you're going to get people coming into your business and really wanting to invest in you. Because I'm not going to invest in somebody, I don't even know what their first name is. I don't know what their last name is. Okay? So this is a really big deal. That's why I put it in this webinar, because I'm seeing a lot of people that are approaching me, and I'm sure Ryan's getting them. I'm sure David's getting them. I'm sure Mike's getting them. Tiana, I'm sure, gets them. I know that my mentor, Todd Dowell, he gets them, because he'll send me some of his messages. He gets them. Make sure they change this. Make sure they change this before you get them into something. Like, make sure they change this, okay? It's really, really, really important, because they could do everything right, all the steps above, and if they have a name like this, they're not going to get anything out of it, okay? So this is what we covered, and this is before I turn it back over to Ryan to see if he needs to add anything. This is what we've covered. Adding your prospects. I showed you how to add them to the group. I showed you the right way to do it. I showed you how to shout them out. I gave you the weekly schedule, so you know about our Sundays, you know about my Monday with the ladies, you know about Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Wednesdays is our open day, okay? Leaders. One thing I did not say, if you don't have leaders' phone numbers, if you don't have somebody's number, contact us. Contact us directly, message us in the group. Tell your people that too. Tell your people, get with Courtney, get with Ryan, tell them to get our numbers, okay? When to post and why. We talked about what you should be posting, when you should be posting it, the right kind of posts. Again, big deal, guys. Don't put the negativity on there, okay? I want you to be positive. I want you to change people's lives. You were made for this. So act like it. Take the negativity away. You don't need the negativity, okay? I gave you the apps to help. So remember, Buffer, awesome. Studio, great, okay? Studio and Buffer. Go down. If you haven't done it already, do it now. We went over painting the vision. So teaching your prospects or teaching your newbies how to paint the vision. They might not know what the vision is. Painting it, showing them. And then we talked about professionalism in social media. So again, really important, guys. Make sure people know they need to use their real name. I didn't talk about Instagram tonight. I'm going to do another course on it. If you happen to be friends with them on Instagram, tell them to change their Instagram name too. If you look for me on Instagram, I'm Courtney Nicole Good. I'm Courtney Nicole Good on Facebook. I'm the same person. I'm not like two different things, okay? So professionalism and social media. So I want to say welcome to Cloud 10. I'm about to hand it back over to Ryan to see if he has anything to add. If there's any questions in the group, I can't see them because I'm sharing my screen. But I hope that this helped. I really hope that if you guys have anything that I didn't cover or you have to get off, you don't have time to talk, please reach out to me, reach out to Ryan. And we are so excited with the vision we have for Cloud 10. We have so much momentum right now. I mean, it says a lot to go from 0 to 100 in 2 days when it comes to people getting added. It's only going to keep going up, guys. That's all that's going to happen. This snowball effect, okay? We're about to have an avalanche. Cloud is going to be the team in vacation. So I'm so excited to be a part of it. Ryan, I'm going to pass it back over to you. I think I have talked long enough. So whatever you'd like to add, Mr. McMorris.
Hey, that was absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. The only thing, I mean, you really just took it to a whole nother level. The only thing I want to add is when you're creating your vision, create your vision with other people in mind, because when you're speaking your vision to people and your prospects, they really don't care about your goals. They want to know how you can help them reach their goals. So when you create your vision, create it with other people in mind. You know, like our big mission, our big vision is to take 1,000 people to a 6-figure income. I mean, that vision has so many other people in mind. And when you do that, people they latch on. So the one thing I do want to leave you with is when you're creating your vision, a quote out of some scripture. Write down the revolution and make it plain on tablets so that the herald may run with it. And what that means is write down your vision so people see it, express it, speak into existence, so people can run with it, so they can run with you. So write down the revolution and make it plain on tablets so that the herald may run with it. So I want to thank everybody for hopping on this. I want to congratulate everybody for being a part of this movement, and we will see you at the top. Thank you.